So sick of this feminist matriarchy where everything is woke. That has to go. I think we should bring back the patriarchy and bring back Sam.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video for you from Manhood, taking a look at why women are realizing that men have stopped chasing, dating, and intimacy. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into it.
Financially and all those things, and I kind of pursued my career for a really long time. I pursued my academics for a really long time. I really appreciate all of that, but I think as you get older you realize how unfulfilling all of those things are, and when you're sold that dream for a really long time, you're so convinced that that can't wait, and you're so convinced that marriage, kids, and becoming all of those things that are more traditional can wait, when really biologically it's the other way around. So for me, I would say it was a bit
Years poured into degrees and a career, and what she describes at the end of it is an empty apartment and regret. Men kept saying that a career does not stop the biological clock, and she found that out the hard way.
We've all seen that TikTok of the women crying because their student loan debt has reached $90,000 with a 17% interest rate. Let's talk about why this is about more than just debt. This isn't just about money, it's about choices. We told an entire generation of young women, don't get married yet, don't have kids, focus on your career first. So what's happened is women have traded their 20s for careers and degrees, thinking that it was empowerment. And now what's happened is women are drowning in debt, in rent, and anxiety, saying that they can't even think about starting a family because they can't afford it. And here's the irony. The homemaker that they laughed at from the 1950s, they had a paid-off house by 30, kids by 25, and way more stability than today's independent boss babe. But hey, at least you got your degree in social justice. Totally worth $90,000 with a 17% interest rate, right? Feminism sold freedom, and what you actually got was debt and delayed families. Oh, and depression. Everybody has depression now. Follow for more coffee and controversy, because the truth hits different with your morning brew.
A whole generation was told to trade their 20s for a degree and a pile of debt that pays almost nothing back. The homemaker they were taught to pity had a paid-off house and kids before 30. The boring life that they mocked turned out to be the stable one.
Feminism has taken away from the women that want to be at home. Because now, a woman who says, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, there's embarrassment.
Yeah.
They almost don't want to say it. They make up things. I run an Amazon store. Like, you live at home.
Right.
You know, you're always home. It's not a bad thing. Raising a child is a lot of work. I personally think feminism is destroying feminism.
Stay-at-home mothers now invent a fake side hustle just to dodge the judgment when somebody asks what they do. A movement that swore it was about choice made the most natural choice the embarrassing one. How hilarious.
How people still not realize that feminism is a sham? It's a scam. I'm telling you, it is a robbery. It's robbery of womanhood. Because my thing is, like, everything they push for is opposite of what actually truly makes women happy and fulfilled. And I'm just like, how are people not seeing that? It's sad because people don't realize it until later on in their 40s, 50s, when they're single, they have no children, no family, and they were taught and pushed that in their 20s, they should be going out, they should be meeting as many partners as they can, experiencing life, enjoying and doing all of that. But then it's like, it becomes harder to have children. It becomes harder to settle down and get married. I'm not saying that it's impossible and no one can't, but it's true, like in your 20s, it's easier to meet somebody and to start settling down and getting married. Like as you get older, those things get harder. But it's like we're pushed to pursue career and selfish desires in our 20s. And then as we get older and mature, it's like that's when we should start thinking about.
Calling feminism a robbery of womanhood sounds dramatic until you actually add up what it actually cost women. Women were coached to spend their most fertile years on everything but a family, and the bill arrives in their 40s when the options are gone. She is just being honest about it, and honestly, many of these women realize far too damn late.
And y'all might not believe me when I say this, but be mean to that man. Be mean to that man, and also don't ever be too available. Once you give up the chase, because men are literally like dogs, there's always a chase with them. Once the chase is over, you gonna see. He gonna show you magic.
Coaching women to treat men like dogs and keep them chasing is the exact advice that has men happily walking off.
I'm sorry, but you can't say you want a good man and then speak about men like they're the problem. Because something shifted some time ago, and it's not in a good way. There was a time where feminism actually stood for equality, fairness, respect, opportunity, and it was needed. But now I'm seeing a lot of messaging that sounds more like resentment and trying to diminish men. They're talking about men are useless, use them, all men are the same, we don't need them. I've even had girls in my comments say that it's cute that I see men as human because apparently they aren't. Like, what? And yet, in the same breath, I hear women say they want to get married. With who? These animals? And what is wrong with us? You cannot build something real with someone you don't respect. That's not empowerment. That's just creating a bigger divide. We need each other. And if we keep pushing this constant tension and unrealistic expectations on each other, all we're doing is making dating worse for everyone involved and creating more broken homes.
I agree with what this woman is saying, guys. Many of these women hate all men, they don't like men at all, and yet they want a good man to take care of them. It's absolutely hilarious what these women expect when their attitudes communicate the exact damn opposite.
And the truth is, to live a virtuous life of abundance as a woman, you must reject the lies of this culture. Feminism is the biggest lie we have ever been sold as women. Now you may say, well, Savannah, I reject modern feminism, but I agree with the principles of feminism. And I would challenge you on that. Because while the textbook definition of feminism is about equality between the sexes and women having agency over their own lives, what feminism actually is a movement funded by the wealthiest evil people with the goal to destroy marriage and family. It is designed to make you hate the very things God made unique about you as a woman.
Her claim is that feminism was less about equality than about teaching women to resent family and their own nature. Sounds pretty damn accurate to me. Believe the funding angle or not, the outcome she points at is hard to wave away. A generation was told to hate the very things that would have made them happy.
Compete with a man till it's time to be one. Y'all want to be equal to a man till life actually start treating you like one. Bills due, suddenly you won't help. But you strong and independent though. Till that car break down, until the rent go up, and or until the world get heavy. And a man ain't easy or just freedom. It's pressure. And believe me, y'all don't want that.
She names the thing that men have said for years, that women wanted equality right up until the ugly, unglamorous parts of a man's life arrived. The perks were fun and the pressure was not, and now the pressure is theirs too.
This is a pretty crazy fact. I asked ChatGPT why women file divorce at such a higher rate than men, and it said unmet emotional needs, unequal household and emotional labor, more financial independence, and women tend to have higher expectations in a relationship.
Let's be honest, guys. Women initiate divorces because they feel like it. They think they can take the man's money, they think that they can do better and get a different guy, and then they end up crying and complaining when nobody wants them.
I've been divorced for 3 years, and in that 3 years, I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And it just kills me. It kills me that I had embryos with my ex-husband that were viable. It's not just that it's gone, it's the fact that it was decided for me.
She grieves the family that she walked away from while framing her own decision as something done to her. I mean, these women are absolutely just children, guys.
So I would love to get married again, but now it seems like men don't want to get married anymore. Like, why is this? Can't we just get a prenup and be married? What is the real reason men don't want to get married anymore? Is it money? Is it they've already had half of their stuff taken from a divorce? So they're bitter. I'm really curious.
It is crazy that women can't seem to work out why men are done with marriage, and then they go on to even list every reason themselves and still call it a mystery. Absolutely hilarious. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.